Right now on ABC 6 News, first at 4, breaking news out of East Providence, a crash and gun magazines strewn across the street at one of East Providence's busiest intersections. Why police say that was just one stop as part of a chase with the shooting suspect. Plus, we're live with team coverage at another spot along that chase where an East Providence police cruiser crashed into a house on Dover Avenue. We'll tell you how it is all related. ABC 6 News first at 4 starts right now.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, ABC 6 News first at 4.
First at 4 o'clock, we begin with breaking news out of East Providence. A police chase ending with a crash and bullet casings strewn across one of the busiest intersections in East Providence. We begin with live team coverage. Let's start with ABC 6 News reporter Josh Kerman, who joins us where police were finally able to take that suspect into custody. Josh?
Tiffany, police are just starting to clear up this scene behind me on the intersection of Taunton and Pawtucket Avenue, where, as you mentioned, police were able to take a suspect into custody. Now, this was clearly multiple serious car crashes at this intersection. You can see the two cars here. There was a third car that was just recently removed from the intersection. We can see multiple spent magazines and intact magazines with evidence markers down, apparently coming from that black truck in the distance that was being investigated by police not long ago. Now, this all happened right near the Shaw's Stop and Shop and the Greg's restaurant. It's also right up the road from the East Providence High School. East Providence police confirmed they initially responded to a shooting call on Estelle Drive earlier today. From there, police saw the suspect's vehicle and started chasing it across East Providence and past the high school. There were a few accidents during that chase, including a car crashing into a house. We'll have team coverage on that coming up in a moment. Now, I was able to speak with the police chief not long ago, who estimated more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition strewn across the ground here. Right now, no motive is known. As I mentioned before, police have confirmed a suspect in custody. We were told there were a few minor injuries, nothing severe, and no motive at this time is known. Police say right now they are actually still looking for a rifle involved in the incident. If you have any information on that, you're told to reach out to East Providence Police. We'll bring any updates on this situation as it continues on air and online as this keeps going on and they are continuing to clear out the scene. But we'll bring any updates on air and online on abc6.com. For now, live in East Providence, Josh Kerman, ABC 6 News.
Thanks so much, Josh. So again, just to recap what Josh was just talking about, that suspect has been arrested at that intersection, Taunton and Pawtucket Ave. We are continuing our team coverage first at 4 by backtracking in that case to Dover Avenue in the city. That's where an East Providence police cruiser crashed into a home as officers chased that suspect from the original shooting call on Estelle Drive. Let's go live now to Dover Avenue. That's where we find ABC 6 News reporter Caitlin Gilhouse. And Caitlin, you were able to speak with neighbors about what they saw there.
That's right, Tiffany. Here on Dover Avenue, just behind me, this house is where an East Providence police cruiser struck into the house. Now, the cruiser has now been taken away, towed away, as well as the officer who was in the car that crashed. He was taken to a hospital, reported that he doesn't have severe injuries, but he was taken to a hospital. Here's video from earlier that shows what exactly happened. Neighbors are telling me that the police chase that Josh had just mentioned was coming through the area, and that's when the cruiser hit the house. Police on the scene here tell me the cruiser did crash into the home, and the police officer was taken to the hospital, as I mentioned, but he is not severely injured. Stick with us both on air and online for the latest developments. And as I mentioned, coming up at 5, you're going to be able to hear from neighbors as well as the homeowners of where this car crashed into and hear what they exactly heard, felt, and saw when this police cruiser came crashing into their home. For now, we're live in East Providence. Caitlin Gilhouse, ABC 6 News.
Thanks so much, Caitlin. Meantime, Josh did speak with East Providence police chief, and like Caitlin said, she spoke with neighbors. So, of course, we will have all of that as police continue to investigate, try and find a motive, and their hunt continues for a rifle that is missing along that route.